Jambo, how are you this Friday? I hope you're doing well. Well, this week I've had a very, very humbling experience. Not once, but twice. But I'm going to talk about the one that really, really made me realize that sometimes things are not always as they seem. I've been going for some classes, and honestly, I have failed. In fact, every time I tell my friends how many times I have failed, everybody keeps looking at me and going, what are you trying to do? Break a word record on the number of times an individual can fail. Anyway, so the last time I failed, I was like, the instructor was biased, the instructor was wrong. Sorry, not the instructor, the examiner was biased, the examiner was wrong. There is no way. Yes, I know I did one error, but everybody's allowed one error. But anyway, with safety first, no, you're not allowed one error. But I was trying to get myself some excuses. Anyway, so this week I got a new instructor. And he's the one who gave me this humbling experience. First time I met him, I was like, okay, I've been failing this. And he looks at me and goes, what? And then he goes, okay, do your thing. So I do my thing. And then he tells me to evaluate me. And he's looking at me. And I am so proud. I am smiling because I'm like, what? I did my best. Okay. This girl was on fire. There's no way he found anything wrong. Then he looks at me and goes, now I understand why you're failing. Because we all tend to look at the bigger picture and ignore the smaller things, and the smaller things are the ones which are quite critical. And that is life. So he explained to me one by one, and I was like, whoa. So the examiner was actually doing their job. There was no biasness. There was nothing. It was actually correct. And it made me look at things from another perspective, another lens. And that is life. Sometimes we have these times when you do your best, you do everything. You're like, oh, there is no way I get this 500%. And I'm sure where the grind was great, but the results are not matching because there are those small key elements that you're missing, and that is the covering that will make the cake sweeter. So today, I want to encourage you to evaluate your grind. What is it? What is the goal? Are you doing a course and you're not getting like 100%, but you're not getting 100? Maybe it's your language that you're using. Maybe it's the way your writing skills that are going. Maybe it's how you're expressing yourself. You're not clearly putting out in the paper that weight loss diet. Maybe you're using somebody else's diet that is not meant for your body, because we each have different body. That promotion, like I've said a lot of time, I got rejected. So now I need to go and check what is it in the interviews that I'm doing wrong, how I'm not going correctly. Because the smaller things are the key things. And unless we get ourselves to that attention to details, we will never match the 2% of the world. Think about it. I would like to hear from you about the time you thought, you had done here, but in actual sense, it was here. Have a lovely Friday. Have a great weekend, and see you next week. Bye-bye.